Check, check.
Okay, people. Assholes come in all shapes and sizes and genders. But for this video, I'm going to talk to the girl team and all those that identify today as Team Girl, but this can apply in both directions. So, girls, you've been going out with this guy and he suddenly does something really lame and insulting or condescending or selfish, and you wonder, when did this guy become such an asshole? Chances are, he always was one. Most assholes can mask their true selves for months, sometimes years. But then we girls eventually figure it out because we're not stupid.
A brothel? Oh, I'm not looking to make soup.
We trust, we hope, we even rationalize the clues that we saw because we want to believe the best in men and really want him to be a great guy. He's so cute. He would have been perfect, damn it, but he's not.
What an asshole!
If you are sick of investing time and money in your overactive imagination only to deal with the harsh reality that surfaces when you discover that your guy was a well-seasoned asshole, then allow me to help you figure out what kind of guy you're really dating. I know, girls can be nightmares as well. Our gender is not without fault.
I know she's kind of socially retarded and weird, but...
First, you, my fabulous viewers, get to know the difference between someone's actions, words, and tendencies. Now, anyone can lie, so you can't accurately identify anyone just from his/her words, which is why I never recommend internet dating.
Napoleon, don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with babes all day.
Words are so easily used to manipulate reality, but actions are more insightful. Saying they will do something means nothing if the person doesn't follow through.
I'm waiting.
However, tendencies are the best indicators of perspective and predictive behavior. Clue 1. How does your guy view females in general? Well, let me ask you, how does he treat the constant women in his life, mainly his mother and sisters? If you are not sure yet, be patient. You may have to wait to meet them, but you can casually ask, how's your sister? Or how's your mom feeling? These questions have huge identifying potential, so be ready to make some mental notes and log them away, including if he doesn't talk about them.
You're just a woman with a small brain. It's science.
This is a no-brainer. If you're dating a guy that puts you down or makes fun of you, even if it's funny, he's an asshole. Now quickly, this brings me to a red flag that many girls ignore.
Anyone? Anyone?
Keep your eyes open for any signs of porn. Not only is it commonly degrading to women in general, it's addicting. So let's quickly address addiction. Anytime you're in a relationship with a person who has an addiction, that addiction, no matter what it is, will always be top priority in their life. You might luck out and rank number 2, but you will never be number 1. Addictions can be addressed and may improve, but it can be a lifetime battle, and you get to decide if that's what you want your life to look like. Back to porn. The mindset that a woman's general purpose is for physical and sexual pleasure will manifest in a lot of ways, including, but not limited to, public display of affection and pushed sexual agenda.
I'm sorry, it's the pleats.
I don't mind seeing two people so happy to be in each other's company at that moment. Let's face it, it's what the world lives for because it's so real.
Are you crying?
However, if I have to avert my eyes to give a couple some privacy, then I can pretty much be assured that there is a lack of respect for at least one party involved. No guy would ever want a girl he really thinks is amazing to look like a slut or a whore in public. This leads to the sex indicator. How does he spend his time with you?
Do you guys need anything? Some snacks? A condom? Let me know. Oh, God love you.
If he's more interested in physical pleasure with your body than what is in your brain and who you are as a person, your opinions and ideas, then any pretty female will do.
Would you like smiley sauce with that?
And you may as well keep your options open rather than hanging on for him to commit, which he really doesn't want to, or need to, quite frankly, if you're already sleeping with him. The only reason assholes stick around is to have the convenience of having free, non-committal sex with you. It's difficult to hold back the tide when you've already consented, but when you first start dating a guy and you voice your preference to hold off on sexual interaction for whatever reason you want, if he respects that and doesn't push his luck,
As you wish.
good job and congratulations, you found a nice guy. But if he questions your desires or tries to make you feel selfish or old-fashioned, then walk away because... The second perspective to help you identify what kind of guy you're with, how does he view you?
She's hot. I trust her.
This is about logic, and if he doesn't think logically yet, then you need to give him some time to grow up.
Moron! Scab eater! Butt sniffer!
So let's assume you are dealing with a logical, capable man with opinions and ambitions. You get to determine if he considers you an asset, a convenience, an inconvenience, or a liability. I'll do an entire post on this later, but remember, it's not always about the money.
Show me the money.
Even assholes can be big tippers, but money is a clue. It comes down to this: who pays? When you go out, does he spend money on you and still behave himself? Then you are an investment. If he is spending money to get sex at the end of the night, then you are the less expensive alternative to a prostitute.
The chicks are so horny, it's not even fair.
And you get to decide if you're okay with that, knowing that it's not likely that he will wake up one morning to decide that you are suddenly the girl of his dreams, valuable as a person and more importantly as a partner.
It's not going to happen.
If he suggests that you pay because you make more money than he does, or that you split it because that is only fair,
Pardon my French, but you're an asshole.
then it's time to face this reality. He is not grateful to have a beautiful woman agree to spend time with him. He is not grateful for the effort and expense you have gone through to look good for him.
I work out every day. I watch my diet. I have not had plastic surgery.
Well-
All right, I have been freshened up a little bit.
Female maintenance is not cheap. Hair appointments are between $100 to $250 or more, depending. My hair extensions were ridiculous. Good makeup costs money. Last time I walked out of Sephora, it was 2 hours and $300 later. Quick side note, if you are with a guy that is not well off but makes a conscious effort to do the best he can to impress you with limited means, then he's probably a good guy who really likes you.
A candle at lunch, I'm dazzled.
However, if you are with a guy who suggests you pay anything, then you are inconvenient to him financially, which makes you a liability. Ungrateful men are assholes. Dump him. Next item, does he keep his word? This is about integrity.
I'm looking for the least possible amount of responsibility.
If he doesn't keep his word on small things, he will break his word on big things. Integrity can be learned. The question is when. And do you have time for his eventual learning?
You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity.
Mistakes can happen, but you get to identify his tendencies. If he makes excuses or tries to convince you that it's no big deal when he breaks them, dump him, and fast before he tries any more emotional manipulation on you. Finally, if you are still not sure if the guy you're dating is it's because he's an asshole. But we're gonna give him one last chance. All you have to do is get some girl to hit on him when you're not around. Find someone that will really tempt him. It could be a friend he doesn't know or a professional you hire. Call her a social interventionalist.
Claire's mom just made me grab her Hooters.
If you can somehow get some footage, this can give you a lot of information on your guy. You can see for yourself if he ignores her, is nice but says he's not interested, flirts back, or jumps at the option for a quickie.
What is this?
Most guys will take the opportunity when a girl throws herself at him. Assholes will accept if he's pretty sure his girlfriend won't find out. If he accepts her advances, you know. And if he resists, you know. Thanks for watching, folks. If you like what you saw, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. You'll get all the new ones that I come up with.